What types of bad parenting do kids not recover from? I've been a child psychologist for 23 years and I've seen it all. But there's one case that still haunts me. 8-year-old Lily was brought in by her school counselor after teachers noticed her extreme people-pleasing behavior and anxiety attacks. On paper, her family seemed perfect. Educated parents, beautiful home, no obvious signs of trauma. Lily's very sensitive, her mother explained during our first meeting. She overreacts to everything. I noticed how Lily's eyes never left her mother's face, constantly scanning for reactions. When I asked Lily to describe her feelings, she glanced at her mother before answering. "I'm fine," she whispered. After several sessions, I began to understand. Lily's parents weren't hitting her. They weren't locking her in closets or denying her food. Their abuse was entirely psychological, a relentless campaign of emotional invalidation. "Tell Dr. Rachel about your meltdown yesterday," her mother prompted during our third session. Lily stared at her shoes. "I got upset because I couldn't find my homework. She screamed for 30 minutes, her mother said, rolling her eyes. Always so dramatic. I watched Lily shrink into herself. During a rare one-on-one session, Lily slowly opened up. "Sometimes I feel really sad inside," she admitted. "But Mom says I'm making a big deal over nothing. Dad says I need to toughen up. What happens when you cry?" I asked. "They tell me to stop being a baby, or they laugh and say I'm manipulating them." Her voice dropped to a whisper. "Sometimes they record me crying and show it to me later to prove how silly I look." My heart broke. This child had learned that her emotions were wrong, invalid, even worthy of mockery. "When I was 6, my hamster died," she continued. "I was really sad, but Mom said it was just a stupid rodent and I was ruining everyone's day. She made me eat dinner with everyone, like nothing happened." Over months of therapy, I documented how Lily's parents consistently dismissed her feelings, stopped being so sensitive, mocked her emotions. "Are you going to cry again?" Compared her to others. "Your cousin never acts like this." Made her responsible for their feelings. "You're stressing me out with your problems." I tried family therapy, but her parents were resistant. "We're raising her to be strong," her father insisted. "The world won't coddle her like you do." What they didn't understand was that emotional validation isn't coddling. It's a fundamental human need. By dismissing Lily's feelings, they weren't toughening her up. They were teaching her that she couldn't trust her own emotional reality. 10 years later, Lily came back to see me as an adult. Despite her achievements, college scholarship, good job, she struggled with chronic depression, people-pleasing, and destructive relationships. "I feel broken inside," she admitted, "like something's fundamentally wrong with me. This is what haunts me about emotional invalidation. It doesn't leave visible scars, but it rewires a child's developing brain to doubt their own experiences. It creates adults who apologize for existing, who can't identify their own needs, who accept mistreatment because they've been taught their feelings don't matter." Lily's working hard in therapy now. She's learning to validate her own emotions, to set boundaries. But at 23, she still flinches when someone raises their voice. She still apologizes when she cries. "The hardest part," she told me recently, "is that my parents still insist they did everything right. Sometimes I wonder if I'm crazy for feeling damaged." That's the cruelest legacy of emotional invalidation. Not just the damage itself, but the lifelong doubt about whether the damage even exists.